This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, anybody that thinks the banks are doing well, anybody that thinks the banks aren't about to lose a whole lot of money, just has to watch what Warren Buffett has been doing. Okay, we all knew he was dumping Bank of America shares. Everybody knew that. And I personally thought he was dumping Bank of America shares because of their relationship with Citadel and the fact that he knew that Citadel had billions of shares sold, not yet purchased. Okay, but it seems like Warren Buffett was not just dumping Bank of America. He dumped $3.23 billion worth of bank stock. Okay, he dumped Citibank, he dumped Capital One, he dumped Wells Fargo's, he dumped J.P. Morgan Chase. What does that tell you? That he has hope, or he believes that banks are going to be making money hand over fist in 2025 and 2026? Of course not. He would not be dumping this much bank stock if he thought the banks were going to be doing well. Let me tell you guys something. The banks are over leveraged. And I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell any bank stock, but the banks are over leveraged. And if you watch my videos, you know that the FDIC only have like 1% of the money that's required if the banks go under. So a lot of people are not going to get their money if the banks go under. And you know who they're going to pay first? They're going to pay the 1%ers first, and retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules are going to be left out holding the bag. No doubt in my mind about that. You have to watch what they do, not listen to what they say. Okay? They try to put out all this FUD that the banks are doing well. They put out these earnings reports that they're making billions of dollars. Yet somehow they're making billions of dollars. But Warren Buffett, the best, in my opinion, the best investor of our generation, wants nothing to do with them. Why do you think that is? Because he sees things that we don't see. He knows things that we don't know. And that is that the banks are in trouble. And more than likely, before the end of the year, more banks are going to collapse. They're going to be running to the government looking for bailouts. And I hope they don't bail them out with our tax dollars. These banks are severely over-leveraged. They've been using that over-leverage to fund these market makers, these prime brokers who are naked shorting AMC, GME, NWBO, Quant, MMTLP, and a whole lot of other stocks. And the thing is this, the party is almost over for them. The reverse repo was at $2.2 trillion like 2 years ago. Look where it is now. The last time I looked, it was like 109 billion or something like that. Bottom line is this, the banks are in trouble. Warren Buffett knows they're in trouble, and that's why he's been dumping all the bank shares. And once again, I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell any bank stock. I'm just telling you that if Warren Buffett is dumping that stock, maybe you should do some research also. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that Warren Buffett dumped $3 billion in bank stocks because he knows the banks are in trouble financially? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.